Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So far, I've got my three most loyal teams here. Quentin Quarantino, Quarantine and Win or Lose We Booze are all confirmed to be in. If you're hanging around in the background and you've not let me know you're in yet, it would be nice if you could do so now, please. Don't really need to know till the end of round one, but I quite like knowing who's playing. Got a few more viewers than just the three of you on YouTube. Obviously, if you're not sending your answers in tonight, that's absolutely fine as well. Though, if you've not played the quiz before and you're joining in for the first time, it'd probably be advisable to let me know, because everyone who's in so far kind of knows how it works, so I can currently skip going through how it all works. Though hopefully the messages at the beginning would have explained it all anyway. Firstly, my apologies for the 13-day absence. Hello, Raging Corn typing. Good to see you here as well. Yes, my apologies for my 13-day absence and moving the quiz back to Mondays. The reason I've done that is very soon it looks like we are going to be moving the quiz back to the pub, hence me saying these are the last two. Here's hoping that I'll be back to the pub fairly shortly after that. As to whether online quizzing will then die, I do not know. If it becomes apparent that there's a market for me or a need for me to send them on from the pub, doing live broadcasting from the pub, because not everyone can get into the pub that wants to, that might well happen. So, thanks. Tonight I've got 8 rounds for you. There's the usual Corona-free news round. I've also got a Firkin Invasion photo picture round. I've got a connections round, a fun fortunes round, a comedy TV round. I've got the dreaded anagrams round. I'm pushing my luck with a music round. I'm going to review 10 songs. Just playing you little snippets of these songs as I review them, and just for fun, I'll need you to guess what they are. Okay, and then the last round, round 8 tonight, is Sorry Who. I've got some celebrities that I want you to identify. Universally challenged in as well. Wonderful. So I've got at least 5 teams tonight. Okay, without further ado, we are now at 8:32, so I'm 2 minutes late starting. So let us begin with the Corona-free news round. Again, as per usual, I've tried to steer clear of anything too Corona related. There is a lot more going on in the world now, so as things open up. So it's been a bit easier this week, I must admit. Especially having 2 weeks worth of news to go at as well. Okay, so question number 1, first question of tonight's quiz. What reason has Google given for the removal of a photo of Winston Churchill from their search results? That's question 1. What reason has Google given for the removal of a photo of Winston Churchill from their search results? Question number 2. A police force has reportedly paid out $200,000 after the wrongful arrest of Paul and Elaine Gates. What were they arrested for in December 2018? That's number 2. A police force has reportedly paid out $200,000 after the wrongful arrest of Paul and Elaine Gates. What were they originally arrested for back in December 2018? Question number 3. The Oscars have been delayed again now due to take place on the 25th of April 2021. But how many times prior to this year have the Oscars been delayed in the awards' long history? So that's the Oscars have been delayed again, now due to take place on the 25th of April in 2021. But how many times prior to this year have the Oscars been delayed in the awards' long history? Question number 4. What colour glow has been detected around Mars that suggests the presence of oxygen? That's number 4. What colour glow has been detected around Mars that suggests the presence of oxygen? Question number 5. When do we hear if the pubs can reopen in early July? That's number 5. When do we hear? So when's the Prime Minister making the announcement to tell us if the pubs can reopen in early July? Question number 6. Football is back. Yay. Who beat Arsenal 2-1 on Saturday? A little bit more yay. That's football is back. But who beat Arsenal 2-1 on Saturday? In my head, universally challenged, there's some swearing going on. Question number 7. Facebook's acquisition of which company is currently under investigation? That's question number 7. Facebook's acquisition of which company is currently under investigation? Question number 8. Which festival should have been celebrating its 50th this coming weekend? That's number 8. Which festival should have been celebrating its 50th this coming weekend? The glorious weather we've got this week is somewhat ironic. Question number 9. Barcelona's Liceu Opera House is marking Spain's lifting of the state of emergency with a performance tonight in front of 2,292 what? That's number 9. Barcelona's Liceu Opera House is putting on a performance tonight in front of 2,292 what? And question number 10. After a career spanning 3 decades, which WWE wrestler has stated he has no desire to get back in the ring? That's number 10. After a career spanning 3 decades, which WWE wrestler has stated he has no desire to get back in the ring? Okay, so I'm assuming no repeats needed there. If you do need any repeats, let me know now. Okay, then without further ado, let's have your answers in the next 55 seconds. And we will move on to the picture round, the Firkin invasion. Okay, that should be all of your answers in now. I've got Quarantine, yeah, Raging Horn, Quentin Quarantino, Win or Lose with Booze, and Universally Challenged. Wicked stuff. All answers in. 5 teams playing tonight. I'll get on with marking those in a second, and then go through the answers after you've done your picture round. So your picture round, I am going to put up now. They're much the same as last couple of weeks. There is last couple of weeks. There hasn't been a quiz last couple of weeks. Last couple of quizzes. It is a picture of the Fatling with still doesn't roll off the tongue. It's a picture of the Firkin with 10 people or things that I wish for you to identify. In the centre of the screen is the list. As I put it up now, I will go through what those 10 things are in case you've got any resolution problems. I also know that I'm clashing with Haley streaming at the moment, so I don't know if the resolution's getting through quite as well as it normally would. So, tonight I would like you to identify first a politician, a comedian, a video game character, an actor, a YouTube personality, a cartoon character, a singer, a movie poster, an extreme close-up, and an author. Okay, so I am going to give you 7 minutes to answer that. Away you go, and I will be back with the answers for the last round. Okay, folks, let's have your picture round answers in, please, if I haven't already. I've already had 3 teams in, just waiting on a couple more. Whilst I'm waiting for those, we'll go through the answers to round 1. The reason Google originally gave for the removal of the photo of Winston Churchill was that he looked too young. So the image got removed, but then a bug didn't auto-replace the image with a more recent photo. Number 2, a police force has reportedly paid out 200k after the wrongful arrest of Paul and Elaine Gate, who were arrested for the Gatwick drone fiasco in December 2018. Number 3, Oscars have been delayed 3 times before in its history. It was delayed due to the LA flooding in 1938, the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in 1968, and following the attempted assassination of President Ronald Reagan in 1981. Number 4, colour is a green glow around Mars that suggests the presence of oxygen. Number 5, we hear if the pubs can reopen in early July tomorrow night. And in answer to the question of whether that means the Fatlings are opening on the 4th, as soon as I know, you will know. I can say that I've been going in preparing lines and stuff as if we will be opening early July, but as soon as that date's known, I will let you all know, I promise. I'm also going in tomorrow to faff around with furniture as well, so fingers crossed. Side note, massive side note there. Number 6, football is back. Yay! Brighton beat Arsenal 2-1 on Saturday. Brighton and Hove Albion, if you want the full team name. I did give you the point for Brighton though. And Facebook's acquisition of Giphy, I don't think anyone got that one actually, is currently under investigation because so many other platforms use it. It's a fair usage thing. Number 8, Glastonbury should be celebrating its 50th this coming weekend. I'm starting to contemplate buying a tent and just camping out in my back garden because I was supposed to be going. Barcelona's Lights Opera House is putting on a performance tonight in front of 2,292 pot plants. Yep, pot plants. Again, no one got that one. I did have to... it popped up, piqued my interest. Very strange, but okay. After a career spanning 3 decades, The Undertaker has no desire to get back in the ring. Okay, message deleted. Oh dear. Okay, got all your answers for the picture round, so I'll go through the answers for that one as well. What was the other one? Okay, so the Firkin invasion. The politician was Dominic Raab. The comedian was Chris Rock. The video game character was Jill Valentine from the Resident Evil series, I believe. The actor was John Krasinski. For the final quiz next week, I am contemplating doing a whole round on John Krasinski because I know how important he is to this quiz. He was supposed to be taking part tonight, but apparently he doesn't know that we are. The YouTube personality is Jay Flynn. He does Jay's virtual pub quiz, which had a few viewers and then went absolutely nuts during this lockdown. He's actually set a world record for most players in a single quiz. The cartoon character was Professor Farnsworth. The singer was Janet Jackson. The movie poster was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. The extreme close-up was Sylvester Stallone. And the author we were looking for was Virginia Woolf. Okay. Well done to anyone who got high scores on that one. Still got 2 more to mark. But we are moving on now to the connections round. So there are 10 questions here. The 10th one is what connects your first 9 answers. And yeah, you're all familiar with a connections round. So question number 1 for our connections round today. By what other name is Marvel comic book character David Haller known? That's number 1. By what other name is Marvel comic book character David Haller known? Question number 2. What is the largest planet in our solar system? That's number 2. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Question number 3. What is the only one of the 7 new wonders of the world to exist in Europe? That's number 3. What is the only one of the 7 new wonders of the world, list comprised in the year 2000, to exist in Europe? Question number 4. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? Is a lyric from what song? That's number 4. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? Is a lyric from what song? Question number 5. In which TV show would you find Blaze, Falcon and Wolf facing off against contenders? That's number 5. In which TV show would you find Blaze, Falcon and Wolf facing off against contenders? Number 6. Yankee, Pillar and Scented can all precede what word? That's number 6. Yankee, Pillar and Scented can all precede what word? Question number 7. What is the largest city in the county of Somerset? That's number 7. What is the largest city in the county of Somerset? Question number 8. Who does Andy Serkis play in Rise of the Planet of the Apes? That's number 8. Who does Andy Serkis play in the Rise of the Planet of the Apes? If there are any requests for repeats, if you could let me know now, it would be much appreciated as we go on to question 9, because you'll know what question 10 is anyway. Okay, so question 9. Which British film magazine was originally published in July 1989? That's which British film magazine was originally published in July 1989? And I'm now going to give you 2 minutes to have a think about what the connection may be. If it isn't obvious already from the answers you've got. To be fair, if you've only got 2 or 3 of those answers, it should be fairly simple and may even help you get a couple of the other answers. Are we all familiar with the awkward silence game? One lot of answers in already. Yeah, got the connection. Well done, Quentin Quarantino. And all the answers you gave are correct. Number 9 repeat was which British film magazine was originally published in July 1989? Okay, so 1 minute timer on the screen now. I've got Hayley marking again now, quarantine, so I'll let her decide if she's accepting that answer, but I think she will. It's within your timer. Wonderful. Have I got everyone? Just waiting on Quentin Quarantino. If you have just sent them in, bear in mind there is a 30-second delay. Right, okay, that should be all of your answers in now. Oh, apologies. It was Quentin Quarantino I had in the original one. I've got that. Yeah, I've got all 5, sorry. Okay, so in which case we shall go through. The link was obviously the Romans. Question 1, the comic book character David Haller is Legion. The largest planet in our solar system is Jupiter. The only one of the 7 new wonders of the world in Europe is the Colosseum. If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? Is a lyric from Pompeii by Bastille. TV series, you'd find Blaze, Falcon and Wolf facing off against contenders, was the Gladiators. Oh, excuse me. 6, Yankee Pillar and Scented Candles. What is the largest city in the county of Somerset? Is Bath. Andy Serkis plays Caesar in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And the British film magazine originally published in 1989 was Empire. Okay, so our next round is Fun Fortunes. So, as per usual, there are 2 questions for this round. Yeah, all know how this works. I will give you 2 points if you get the top answer in the top spot. 1 point for every other answer. Question number 1. Name something money can't buy. 5 answers, please. Name something money can't buy. And then your second question for this round. Name a word that can follow doggy. Let's name a word that can follow doggy. Okay, folks, I will return in. I'll give you 3 minutes to talk over your answers for that one and send them in, please, and I shall return. Okay, folks, your 1 minute warning now. If I can get all your answers in, please. That should take us to 10 past-ish. By the time we build in the 30-second-ish delay. Our next round this evening is TV comedy. Just wait for your answers to come in there. Wonderful. 3, 4. And 5. Wonderful. Okay, so Fun Fortunes. I read the first 3 answers from you, Raging Horn, and you've got them in the same order as me. I was starting to think you'd got the answers from the same place I got the questions, but then you went a little bit wrong. But the first 3 in the first order, complete coincidence. So, Fun Fortunes, something money can't buy. 2 points for in the top spot, love. Then 1 point for happiness, friendship, health, and children. And then question number 2 was name a word that can follow doggy. Top answer and 2 points for bag. Then 1 point for style, paddle, poo and basket. Okay, so that's your Fun Fortunes round. We are now moving on to our comedy TV round. All pretty self-explanatory, all about comedy TV shows, not necessarily sitcoms, but all comedy TV. So, question number 1. How many children feature in the title of a TV sitcom about the Porter family? That's number 1. How many children feature in the title of a TV sitcom about the Porter family? Question number 2. Which TV series is set in a bar where everyone knows your name? That's question 2. Which TV series is set in a bar where everyone knows your name? Number 3. The Germans is an episode of which British TV show that was recently removed from BBC iPlayer for fear of it causing offence? Question number 3. The Germans is an episode of which British TV show that was recently removed from BBC iPlayer for fear of it causing offence? True story. True Story wasn't a hint, that's an American show. Question number 4. Which panel game show is hosted by Dara O'Brien? Which panel game show is hosted by Dara O'Brien? O'Brien. He pronounces it O'Brien. Question number 5. Roy, Moss and Jen are the central characters in which British sitcom? That's number 5. Roy, Moss and Jen are the central characters in which British sitcom? Question number 6. Who plays Leslie Knopp in Parks and Recreation? That's number 6. Who plays Leslie Knopp in Parks and Recreation? Certainly can. Number 1 was how many children feature in the title of a TV sitcom about the Porter family? In my head, these repeats are coming as Dad's walking in and out of the room. Question number 7. Avid Merriam was the celebrity stalker on which Channel 4 show? That was question 7 again. Avid Merriam was the celebrity stalker on which Channel 4 show? Question number 8. Which band performs the theme tune for The Big Bang Theory? That's number 8. Which band performs the theme tune for The Big Bang Theory? Question number 9. Matt Lucas has released for charity a song called Thank You Baked Potato. But on what TV show was it first performed, albeit with some different lyrics? That's on which show was Matt Lucas's Thank You Baked Potato first performed, albeit with some different lyrics? And if you want any repeats, let me know as I start number 10 now. So number 10, in what you'll want a Friends question. So number 10 is a Friends question. In what year did the final episode of Friends originally air? That's number 10. In what year did the final episode of Friends originally air? Okay, folks, time 1 minute to get your answers in now for me, please. There we go. And next round tonight is the dreaded anagrams round. They are... Oh, no, that's an old message, that's fine. There are 10 anagrams. They are all movies. And they are all movies that feature Morgan Freeman. Incoming your answers. As soon as I've got all 5 answers in, I shall put the anagrams up. Each anagram will be on your screen for 1 minute. I have not numbered them. It is your responsibility to get them in the right order. If you want to go and grab a pen and paper, you've got about 30 seconds to do so before I put the anagrams up. As you may want to write them down to come back to them if you find one easy and want to go back to one of the harder ones. Okay, 10 anagrams this evening. All films featuring Morgan Freeman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got all of your answers in too. So, where are my anagrams? Don't go looking at the pictures for clues as per usual. They are not clues. Oh, my anagrams are missing. Faux pas. Da, da, da. Okay, got them up now. So, 1 minute for each anagram, and then it'll come back to me once they are done. They all feature Morgan Freeman in these films. You're looking for film titles for all 10. Best of luck. See you in about 9.5 minutes. sorted. Apologies for the partial blocking on one of those. Bum, bum, bum. Wow, that was fast. I hope there was no Scrabble solver in those answers. Okay, so thank you very much, folks. Well impressed with those quick answers coming in. Okay, timer. Let's go through the answers for the comedy round before I give you 1 minute to get your answers in. Some more great answers coming in there. Ten out of 10 for Win or Lose We Booze. Well, it looks like I can go through your answers for both these rounds, in fact. So, TV comedy. There are 2.4 children featuring in the title of the sitcom about the Porter family. TV series set in a bar where everyone knows your name is Cheers. 40 Towers is the TV series that the episode The Germans was banned from BBC iPlayer. I believe it's now been reinstated, but it was banned for a little while. Panel game show hosted by Dara O'Brien is Mock the Week. The IT Crowd or the IT Crowd is where you will find Roy, Moss and Jen as lead characters. Leslie Knopp is played by Amy Poehler in Parks and Recreation. Avid Merriam was the celebrity stalker on Bo Selector. Bare Naked Ladies perform the song to The Big Bang Theory. Matt Lucas's Thank You Baked Potato was first performed on Shooting Stars. And the final episode of Friends originally aired in 2004. Wonderbar. Okay. And your anagrams. Now, how am I right? Let's get them back to the start there. Make sure no details are anywhere there. Okay, now share my desktop with you guys. Boom. Okay, so Shrek Drinks 8 Tar was The Dark Knight Rises. It Lux the Bet was The Bucket List. Khan Tempest Hero Swan Hit was The Shawshank Redemption. Vile Goo Theme was The Lego Movie. Woo Enemy Sue was Now You See Me. Her City Bumlag was Bruce Almighty. So Dreaming a Place. I know some of you are. Along Came a Spider. Oi Chip Both Dear for Venison was Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. Gobby Aged Nun was Gone Baby Gone. And Olympus Has Fallen was Flush Any Small Poe was Olympus Has Fallen. Okay, I now have a quick review of 10 musical tracks. They are all linked with the... Let's get rid of that, shall we? Okay, they are all linked with Father's Day. It was Father's Day yesterday, wasn't it? So I've linked all the songs to Father's Day. You are going to hear the 10 songs in quick succession. There's about 10 to 12 seconds of each, totaling a 2-minute track that I've put together. You are going to hear this 2-minute track twice. I am then going to give you a minute to get them in. I don't care what order you put the songs in, but you will get 1 point for the name of the song and 1 point for the artist. So that's 2 points for each song. There are 10 of them. They will be very, very quick. I will give you 1 minute to get your answers in once you have heard it twice. And first time is a go as soon as I mute myself so I don't interfere with it. Ready, set.
Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy. If I could get another chance, another walk, another dance with him.
I need your help, Daddy, please be strong. I may be young at heart, but I know what I'm saying.
He wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in the council flat. He looks a proper nana in his great big bobnail boots. He's got such a job to pull them up, but he calls them daisy roots.
Take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Please, he's not too bad, but he's fine and sprinkling. Ain't no drag.
That's all I wanted. Something special, something sacred in your eyes for just one moment.
Okay, that was really, really odd. For some reason it was not playing down my headphones, so I was literally watching it go on a little colour thing and had to wait for that to stop to know it had finished. Okay, I could hear it very vaguely on the TV downstairs though, so I know it was working. So you're now going to hear that a second time, just in case you missed any and want to get some more in. Ready, set, go.
Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy.
Like a paranoia, baby, and it's so hysterical. Cracking up under the pressure, looking for a miracle. I don't know if I can. I'm the jerk. Life's not fair, fighting all the time. This is out of line.
She's crazy like a fool. If I could get another chance, another walk, another dance with him.
I need your help, Daddy, please be strong. I may be young at heart, but I know what I'm saying.
He wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in the council flat. He looks a proper nana in his great big bobnail boots. He's got such a job to pull them up, but he calls them daisy roots.
Take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Please, he's not too bad, but he's fine and sprinkling. Ain't no drag.
That's all I wanted. Something special, something sacred in your eyes for just one moment.
Wonderful, there we go. So let's have your answers in, please. There's your timer, 60 seconds to get your answers in. Okay, so that should be all your answers in now. Raising horn. Yes, right, all 5 in. So you heard in this order. Like I said, doesn't matter what order you put your answers down in, but in the order they were on the track was Father and Son by Cat Stevens, Father of All by Green Day, She Loves Me Not by Papa Roach, Daddy Cool by Boney M, Dance With My Father by Luther Vandross, Papa Don't Preach by Madonna, My Old Man's a Dustman by Lonnie Donegan, Old Man by Neil Young, Papa's Got a Brand New Bag by James Brown, and Father Figure by George Michael. So, well done to anyone who identified a decent number of those. Very impressive. And then leads us on to our final round. It's kind of a you either know it or you don't round. I've called it Sorry Who. So basically, I'm going to give you 10 names, and you are going to tell me by what name they are better known. So they all use stage names that you will know, but I'm going to give you their real names, the names they were born with. I'll also tell you what line of celebrity they are, just to get it a little bit easier. Or make it a little bit easier rather. So I'm going to give you 10 names. You are going to give me their stage names or how they are better known. Number 1. By what name is the actor Maurice Micklewhite better known? Sorry, Maurice. So that's number 1. By what name is the actor Maurice Micklewhite better known? Number 2. Peter Jean Hernandez is a singer better known by what name? That's Peter Jean Hernandez is a singer better known by what name? Number 3. Nicholas Kim Coppola is an actor better known by which name? Number 4. Norma Jean Mortensen is an actress better known by what name? That's number 4. Norma Jean Mortensen was an actress better known by what name? Number 5. Eric Marlon Bishop is an actor better known by what name? That's Eric Marlon Bishop is an actor better known by what name? He has gone into singing at some points as well, but he's best known as an actor. Or he's best known to me as an actor anyway. Can't think why this next actress changed her name. Question number 6. Netta Lee Herschlag is better known by what name? That's an actress. Netta Lee Herschlag is better known by what name? Number 7. Catherine Elizabeth Hudson is better known by what name? She's a singer. That's Catherine Elizabeth Hudson is a singer, better known by what name? Number 8. Elizabeth Woolridge Grant is a singer, better known by what name? That's number 8. Elizabeth Woolridge Grant is a singer, better known by what name? And number 9, Karen Johnson is an actress, better known by what name? That's Karen Johnson is an actress, better known by what name? And your final question of tonight's quiz and this round. Round 8, question number 10. Terry Jean Bollier is a wrestler, better known by what name? Terry Jean Bollier is a wrestler, better known by what name? Okay, folks, let's have a 1 minute timer to get your answers in nice and swiftly, please. And then we'll go through the answers. And the superhero that is my sister will hopefully get the marking done nice and swiftly for you. And we can go through the answers and then go through who's won. Okay, that's all your answers in. Yes, wonderful. So, Maurice Micklewhite is Michael Caine. Peter Jean Hernandez is Bruno Mars. Nicholas Kim Coppola is Nicolas Cage. Norma Jean Mortensen was Marilyn Monroe. Eric Marlon Bishop is Jamie Foxx. Netta Lee Herschlag is Natalie Portman. Catherine Elizabeth Hudson is Katy Perry. Elizabeth Woolridge Grant is Lana Del Rey. And Karen Johnson is Whoopi Goldberg. And the wrestler Terry Jean Bollier is Hulk Hogan. So, thank you very much for your swiftness in getting your answers in. All send positive thoughts Hayley for her getting them marked nice and swiftly for me as well. Thank you very much for playing tonight. Like I say, I am moving the quiz back to the Fatling in 2 Mondays' time. We shall see. As soon as I know, I'll let you know. The final online quiz will take place next Monday. If you're enjoying these quizzes, do let people know to join in the last one. If you want to steal all the questions, this will be up on the system for a while yet. And yeah, I will return. I am making a return to online quizzing for September for what would have been my dad's 70th birthday. Going to do a big event there with actual prizes and such. The event is up on Facebook. If you've got any interest in that, give me a message and I'll send you the link. Yeah, so let's have a look, see how Hayley's getting on with the marking. No, that's not the one. She's there. She's done it. She's Speedy Gonzalez. Okay. So, there is only 10 points between last place and first place tonight. Very high scoring quiz in general. In 5th place tonight with 55 points, we have Universally Challenged. With 56th place in 4th place, we have Quentin Quarantino. In 3rd place with 59 points, we have Quarantine. In 2nd place with 60.5 points, we have Raging Horn. And meaning in 1st place, returning to the top of the table, we have Win or Lose We Booze with 65 points. So that's an amazing score, some amazing scores there tonight. Tonight's quiz would have been 8 rounds, one of them 20 and 2 out of 92 points. So well over 2/3 to win tonight. Thank you very much for playing. If you are likely to be returning to take part in the quiz at the Fatling, please let me know. I'd love to know where you are all from, if you are local or if you are a million miles away. Yeah, I hope to see you all next Monday, and then I hope to see you in the real world. Thank you very much, folks. Good night.